Check, check. Okay, now we're going through.
There
I'm
it
sure
is.
of it,
Yes, it's
right?
working now.
Yes?
Yeah, correct.
Oh my God.
We got it coming through right now.
Well,
We
welcome
did
to the
it.
Tech Show, everybody.
Welcome to the Tech Show.
After 10 minutes of hilarious riffing
Oh
by me
man,
and
we were
Ted.
so funny. It was.
Oh man,
If I could remember it, I would have written it down.
we could re-improv the whole thing, but we'll just it'll just be for us.
Yeah,
Hi everybody,
right.
welcome to the Pack Tech. We're going to talk about tech today,
Thank
and
you,
we don't
Alex.
know, as you know, we don't know what we're doing any more than anyone else does,
Yeah.
or maybe a little bit more than some people.
Yeah, right. It's this
We're,
easy.
we're just slightly ahead.
Thank you,
Uh,
Ricardo. Appreciate you.
Thanks for letting us know. Um, it was like when Marge Simpson wanted to give piano lessons, and she said, "If I take lessons, I just need to stay one lesson ahead of the kid I'm teaching." That's what we're doing. We're just one lesson ahead of everybody else.
Uh, yeah,
Oh man,
it really it feels that way for sure.
this is so much
Don't
stuff.
don't be intimidated by this tech stuff, you guys. You can do it. It's very easy. We can do it. If we can do it, you can do it.
And we
For sure.
can't. I mean,
Yeah,
yes, we can.
that's right.
Okay, so I'm sharing my screen here. The reason it's complicated is because I have two laptops going, one streaming and the other just for to show you what's happening here. Okay, so what I want to talk about is my show Setflix that I used to do at the Pack Theater for uh, all of quarantine, and people have been asking how it's set up. I've also used this for other shows, like Happy Growing Up Hours. And it's an OBS setup with individual windows for all the people in the show. Okay, so let's see, where was I? First of all, so if you can see here, uh, one of the secrets I use on Zoom when I'm doing Zoom and OBS together is sharing on Zoom. And the reason I always share on Zoom when I'm recording OBS is because, as you can see here, you get this stack of video windows. When you're not sharing on Zoom, the problem is the windows are all different sizes depending on if you change the size of the window, all the windows change sizes and they move around. And it's really hard to get to cut out, mathematically find the dimensions of any window on Zoom because they're always different every time you open it. And then you would have to redo the math every time. But if you share on Zoom, magically, you get this little strip of videos and it's the same size every time. So the math is always the same. And right now you can see I have a vertical strip, and what I always do is drag it towards the bottom, and then boom, it turns into a horizontal strip. Cool. So now that I have a horizontal strip of video windows, I have 5 windows there.
Oh my god, it
And,
does. Sorry. I just tried it and sorry, that wasn't me.
what, flipping it horizontal?
Yeah, you drag it down and push the side. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. So what that gives you is this nice little strip of video. Let's see, video windows that's always the same size, and you can put that anywhere you want. But now what you can do is start doing some math, and this is what becomes cool. So now that you have this strip of windows, you can cut out. Let's see, you can cut out the first one mathematically. It's like 500 by 200 or something, but you have to play with the dimensions. But the important thing is once you do it once, it doesn't change. Every time you use Zoom with OBS now, these numbers are the same. So I have number 2 here, I have window 3, and these are all on different OBS scenes. Each scene has one of the windows. And then what I can do is take any 2 of the windows, boom, 1, 2, put them side by side, and then what you see here is like just a Facebook image, an image I made of Facebook with some holes cut in it, and boom, we have 2. And then as you can see in my scenes here, the cool thing is if the host is talking to guest one, I have this one. If the host is talking to the next guest, I have this one set up. If the host starts talking to somebody else, and so I have every combination of these 5 windows, and then you can every combination of 2, and then I get into every combination of 3. This is for a different show, Full Ride, that we did. 1 3 4 1 3 5 1 4 5 2 3 4. So basically, and then if 3 people start talking, I just say, okay, that's number 2 3 and 4. Boom, window 2 3 and 4. And if 4 people are talking, I go to one of these 4, and then I made one for 5, for all 5. Now if you're getting this doesn't really work for 6 or more, because Zoom will actually, after 5, at least on my laptop, depending on the size, I think it puts a little arrow, so it only shows 5, and then you have to like arrow over to see the other people. So basically, this is great for 5 or less people. If you have an improv show with 3 people in it, and you know nobody else is going to be in it, you can use this method so people don't have to tap out. They don't have to turn off their own cameras. The director can just cut to person 1 and person 5, person 1 and person 3, person 1 and person 2.
Yeah.
And then let me deconstruct this a little bit. So this scene here has this overlay, and then it has my picture, and then it has Ted's. And you can see Ted on there twice because I didn't trim the side, but that's okay because the overlay covers it, and boom. That's all you need is one Zoom window for each person, resized correctly, and then the overlay. And it, so what I'm showing is, takes some setup. It takes a few hours of just sitting down and getting all the windows set up. But the great thing is, once it's done, I did this in July, and I've been using it for dozens of shows ever since. And it's just always the same, and I never have to tweak it. I have all these for up to 5 people. And even if one person like leaves the chat, like if this one goes away, let's see. If one person leaves the Zoom, now I've just got 4 down there. So window 5 goes away, but all the other 4 stay where they are. So that's the cool thing. If somebody drops, it doesn't change. If somebody accidentally turns off the camera or they lose connection, it doesn't change the mathematics. It doesn't change the windows. It doesn't rearrange anything. The most, like frustrating thing about Zoom in the world is that the windows just move all over the place all the time, and they're always changing size. So this is what I found for me is the best way to just keep the windows the same size in the same place and not have to worry about it ever again after a few hours of initial work.
Yeah. The benefit, I think, just to say real quick, benefit of using OBS over something like StreamYard is the feature of having a green room and being able to talk to your cast and having control over audio. It also has the benefit of adding these overlays. You have greater range in your overlays and videos. You can do videos in StreamYard, but it's minimal amount. You can only do a little bit, like a little video. You can't do a long one. And probably another one is that the transitions you can do are very cool. All the fades that we have here, that Dave has here, and you can diversify with that if you wanted to compare and contrast. You have more
Yeah.
flexibility with OBS.
In fact, yeah, you can set up transitions to fade slowly
There you go. Cool. Yeah.
back and forth,
You
or
can
it can be
preview
cut
what something
immediately
looks like, right?
and
So
preview it. So StreamYard is great. It's StreamYard is like I think of it as like the iMovie to Premiere.
mhm.
Like it's set up so you can just go and it's pretty easy, but it doesn't have all the intricate features you can have if you really set up your OBS.
Mhm.
Um, and so as you can see, for my show, I always have a Google slideshow. And the reason I use Google Slides is because Keynote makes it hard to get this like window. Keynote wants to be full screen all the time, as does PowerPoint. But Google Slides, you can play it in a browser window, which is awesome. So as you can see here, I have this slideshow just in a browser window, and then I can play videos. Netflix. There's Mickey Urban, there's our host. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And then the audio, which I've started to say before our audio was working, because I'm dumb. The audio that I use Loopback for this, and importantly, I have Loopback set up so that I'm going to repeat myself, but I don't think that this got on air already. Loopback, like it ties a bunch of audio streams together into one. It's like taking pipes and putting them together. So what you can do with Loopback, which is very powerful, is I've tied together the Google Chrome audio output, the iTunes Music audio output, and my microphone output into one, and I pipe those into Zoom, so everyone in the Zoom can hear the music I play or the videos that are in the slideshow. And then I pipe them all separately into OBS. This is cool because then if I mute my mic on OBS, I can talk to the people in the cast without the audience hearing me. So a lot of times, if something's weird with the tech and the video's not playing, I'll just quietly to the cast be like, okay, everybody hold tight, I'm getting it, it's coming, or something like that. And then the host will be like, hey, the video's on its way. And if I want to address the audience, then I could just flip on my mic on the OBS and I could talk to the audience too. So I could choose to either talk to the cast or the audience, or both cast and audience. And that's what Loopback gets for you.
So now when you watch Netflix, wait for them to just kind of stare off into space as if they're listening.
Yeah, it's just me telling them my life story.
Yeah, that happens with my show. I will leave my mic on now just to laugh and like give them an audience.
Yeah.
But the audience can't hear me, so sometimes like there's like pause for laughter. I think it helps with my show, just that. But anyway, yeah. So watch out for that in my show too.
Wait, you laughed just for the guests and not the audience?
Yeah, I think I do it with you guys. I think I did it with you guys. Yeah, they had
For what show?
For Alone Together. I just like I'll keep
Oh.
my mic on, but it won't be heard by the stream. So.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did hear you laughing when I was doing improv on your show. A lot. I mean, I assume everyone was laughing really hard when I was doing improv on your show.
Oh, everybody was. I was providing that vehicle anyway.
But I didn't realize that wasn't going out to the audience. But yeah, that's the same kind of thing. Like sometimes you want the performers to hear you, sometimes you want the audience to hear you, correct. Sometimes both. So there's other audio programs out there that do the same thing. Loopback's a good one. I know I've heard of 3 or 4 other ones.
And do you have to pay for Loopback?
Yes. Okay. I think you can do a trial run, but then it's like a one-time fee of, what is it, 20, 40?
One-time
it's
fee
like
for 40.
You pay it once and then you own it forever. And I think it might be $40 or something, but I found it incredibly useful.
Yeah, for sure.
What else? So yeah, I have video windows with everybody. I have a slideshow. My girlfriend's calling me and ruining my whole ruining the show. Okay.
Although she heard about all those free kisses you were going to give away.
Oh yeah, well, that was before we turned the audio on.
Oh, that's right.
Everybody missed that. I mean, I can't restate the offer, but if the audio was on, I offered to kiss everyone who wants a kiss after we get the pandemic, after we get the vaccine.
I had to bring it back up, and then we had a whole like, we probably shouldn't be saying this on air, and then the Lord heard us, and then of course
Okay, I'll reiterate. After we get the vaccine, I offer to kiss anyone who would like to be kissed.
That's right, and it's only a peck, and it depends on whatever
I
you
didn't
want.
say that.
And
Up to the other party, whether it's a peck or a makeout. Okay, both.
You will be in Times Square in a sailor outfit.
That was not a consensual kiss.
Oh, it wasn't.
That one in the sailor outfit.
Oh man, yikes! Yikes!
Anyway, we're not here to talk about consent today.
Yikes.
We're here to talk about tech. So yeah, that's how I put together this full ride, the scholarship show we did, Setflix, Happy Sappy Grown Up Hour. That's how I used to do the National Improv before Ted took over that one.
Yeah.
And you're doing that one. Are you doing that one more like alone together now with like backgrounds that invisible backgrounds?
Sometimes, sometimes, sometimes if it calls for it, I'll do something weird. But I just kind of run it like the seniors, just kind of with like windows. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple.
Cool. I started to try to play some music right before Ricardo told us we went on. So.
Play us out, Electro #1.
Electro #1, royalty-free hip hop. So yeah, as I was saying, the iTunes is looped into the Zoom on one end and then into the OBS on the other. I could theoretically just play music for the performers, although that would be weird. What else?
It helps. It does help, actually. I'll throw that tip in there. Music is a saint. If you put it on, it'll get people in the mood, for sure.
It does help. I recommend if you're doing a show in general, find some royalty-free music. You can find some on YouTube or something. And I also recommend people, if you have your audio squared away like we did not, but to start your show and like introduce yourself to the audience and say, I don't like soft starts. I hate when people are just like chatting on Twitch and they don't really start the show. That's my own pet peeve.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think strong music and then a strong intro is good.
Yeah. I do music at the top of my show and I just go right into the show. I don't even talk to the audience because they're great they're big boys
Fuck the audience.
and girls. They can handle themselves. They understand that it's a show.
They don't need to be coddled.
Even though we've had multiple people come into the Pack Twitch chat and be like, I don't understand. Is this a show? Is this real?
Oh, really?
So many people come in and be like, I don't get what's going on here. Like, where's the video game? Are these people for real? Like, they're always like that.
We should always just have Grand Theft Auto in a little window at the top, just streaming, just so people.
Yeah, I've been thinking about maybe ending my show and starting a new one that has to do with video games.
I've thought a lot of that too.
Yeah, we don't have
you get a lot
video
more
game
engaged.
show.
Unfortunately, there isn't a comedy Twitch.
I know. We are the comedy Twitch. There's a few of us. But we all stay in our circles, I think, at this point. It was fun at the beginning of quarantine. We were all like jumping into other people's. Anyway. Stealing everybody's ideas and then taking it for our own. Anyway. Someone should do a show in a video game. That's what I'm saying. I can do it. I can make people Mario. Like I can put you in the like.
Was that,
oh wait,
was that
AC
Allie?
Improv has fucking.
They already do that. Come on, Ted.
Stupid.
They already do that. Animal Crossing is a great show that's in a video game. That's improv. I'm sure that's probably also confusing to people, right? AC, like, I'm sure you get people coming in going, "What the hell is happening?" I imagine.
Yeah, I don't know. What is it like? Do you ever get those people in there, Allie? I mean, Allison? Now there's Allie and there's Allison. So game tournament show, right? Like, let's do it.
Yeah,
We should at least have maybe a one-off, right? A tournament would be fun. You do like a
I've been thinking
tournament
about like
and then like a
bad
slew.
Gen X. I could be like bad Gen X gamer because I'm bad at all games, but it's fun to play anyway. I just
I
go
think
into Fortnite and get my ass kicked.
people are happy to see the island and animals. That's true. Every time one of the villagers comes onto the screen during your set is the best because then you have to like justify why this bunny rabbit is there, and it's usually like it usually makes sense. Like there's usually somebody else mentioned in the scene, and then here comes, you
Is that
know,
just like a random person in the game walking up to the
like an
stage?
NPC. An NPC will like walk up, and then
Oh,
they know
nice.
them by name in the chat, which is so fun. That is cool. That is so cool. Oh man, yeah. I'm very happy that we have at least we have AC Improv. We got Animal Crossing Improv on Sunday. So, but
It's the
yeah,
only video game show that I know of on the Pack Theater Twitch, but we can have more if
yeah, I'd love to do a
you have a
tournament
pitch.
show, but like I feel like it's not enough because this was something at the beginning of the year. It's not enough just to have a gaming kind of thing. We have to have like a show idea behind it. So
I Does anybody play card games on Twitch? Because
yeah, I think there's
I
probably a little
I
bit.
wanted to do like a euchre tournament, but make it like the World Series of Poker, where it's like real serious and everybody and there's like uh, a host whispering over like, "Oh, that was a bold move by Ted
Yeah,
Harris,
yeah, right.
playing the left bower." That'd
He's
be fun.
he's got two aces. I don't know why he's folding. This is
Why didn't he take that bid? What is he, some kind of moron?
yeah, I mean just comedians playing Among Us, says Allison, would be a lot of fun. I would love that. I
Mm,
honestly would love that. And we have plenty of space. Somebody should pitch it. I mean like this was the beginning of quarantine when that was a no-go, but maybe it would be okay now.
sure, Among Us would be great. That's a fun game.
Any like just it could be a slew of games. Like what's the game this week? Who wants to be on the show? I don't know. Do it. It's so easy. Look at this.
Somebody do it.
So
There's
easy.
okay. Here, how do I put? Let me see if I can.
And I know Allison's got a lot going on. I got a lot going on. You got a lot going on. Allie's got a lot going on. Allie has a kid.
Oh,
Whoever's
there's
out there, I
some
want to be
code.
on that show.
Okay, booking at packtheater.com. Can you see that? It's real small. I put it in a text window.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oops,
No,
not that one. That's
no,
my
yeah, that's
code.
all your code.
Uh, oh, there it is. Booking
There
at
it is.
packtheater.com.
.co.
If you have taken classes at the Pack Theater, or if you have experience on the Pack Theater stage, email booking at packtheater.com and you can pitch your show. In fact, you can pitch the show we just pitched because we want to be in it, but we don't want to produce it.
Whatever it is, we're doing our own show.
We have so many shows already. And it's fun producing shows, but I just want to be in them sometimes and not have to worry about producing them.
Right? Absolutely.
And if you have any tech questions about doing a show, email tech pack theater. Ooh, how do you spell that? Theater.com. And that'll go to me and Ted, and we will help you to the best of our ability, even though we don't know everything, but we know some things.
We know some things.
Here's to some things.
Here's to some things. Oh, go see eBay eBay Power Selling. That's where I got this mug.
Oh, it looks like South Park.
Yeah, Dom Johnson drew it, and it's
Oh, wow,
Ricardo
cool.
and Jay Light.
Nice.
Thank you, Allie. Appreciate you being here. Thanks, Ricardo and Allison for helping us too. Yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it. Hit us up. Do that video game show. Before I do, because I'm so tired.
Somebody produce that show
Nobody,
and
please.
then let us be in it.
I just want to play video games with friends. That's it.
Also, we're going to be posting some of these shows. I'm probably today or this weekend. I want to post that the first one that we did.
Mm-hmm.
So look for us on YouTube.
Please look for us on YouTube. It'll come out. I'm just it's just very long. I was trying to look for our theme song, but I couldn't find our theme song.
What's our theme song?
I forget. We like mentioned it in the first episode. Like this will be our theme song, and then it took me like I spent like 2 hours trying to find the song.
Is it Electro
News?
number 2?
It wasn't. It was news something.
Oh yeah, that was the news one. Let's see.
News.
Wait, I have.
This is too cool for that.
Is
This
that
might have
one?
I think it was this
That
one.
one?
Yeah, it was this one.
On
News
assignment.
number 1 is our theme song.
I have all these. I mean, this is a good tip too. This is my iTunes. I have a royalty-free chill playlist. I have a royalty-free
Oh,
dramatic
free
music.
drama. Ooh,
There's only
yeah,
one in
good
there.
idea. The Groundlings do the same thing, man. I don't put this stuff together, but Scott Bogle. Shout out to Scott Bogle. He does this too.
Hip hop, the news ones, and then I have for my own shows. I have picked out music, so you can have some tracks ready if you just want to throw some dramatic music behind something.
Yeah. It's better than doing what I do. I go to YouTube and then every now and then an ad will start to play.
Yeah, right.
Very unprofessional.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah. OBS and my Google slideshow. Yes. Thank you, Ali. Appreciate you, Ali Ramirez. Yeah. Get it done. It's easy. Fiddle around.
Yep. Let us know if you need help. We will help you with it.
Hit us up. Hit us up. We might even join a Zoom chat for a little bit. Chat.
This has been the Tech Show with Ted and Dave. And
Play news one. Play news one.